Hello guys, here's a return trade which I took, which gave me over 4% return with just a single trade, with a risk to reward ratio of like 1:8 risk to reward, and the returns were actually massive guys. Are you wanting to take trades just like that? Just keep watching. And this is another trade with over 1:4 risk to reward ratio. The returns were great. So in this particular video, I'm going to be teaching you guys how I take trade just like this. So just stay tuned and watch this video to the very end, and don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our YouTube channel, and also follow us on the Telegram channel. Right here we're looking at a plain naked chart of the Japanese yen, British pound, Japanese yen. So guys, right now we are looking at this plain chart. Okay, so I want to be sharing with you guys the things I was looking at before I considered taking this sell trade that gave me over a 10% return. So right here we're looking at this area. The market was more or less in the consolidation within this area. Okay, was in this consolidation for a while, I think for about a day or two. So we finally had a breakout here. We had a breakout, right? And we had a confirmation of that breakout, which is this candle retest. All right, so you see that candle. Those are the candles which I preach about. Okay, so with that candle, this candle gave the market the momentum to actually be able to push to the upside. So what I was actually expecting was for the market to actually come here, then continue pushing to the upside. I wasn't actually expecting the market to keep going down. All right, so when that happened, here was more or less like a demand zone for me. All right, so this here was a demand zone for me. So I waited for the market to get to this area. I just did not get a change in character the way I wanted it. So here's my demand zone. Let me just go ahead and just change that to my demand zone. Right, it's loading up. Demand zone. Okay, so here's my demand zone. So what finally happened is the market did not give me a change of character, which is more or less like which is more or less like this. Okay, market did not give me a break of market structure, and then which is a change of character, yeah, and then to keep pushing to the upside. The market did not exactly give me this particular move, so I was waiting for a change of character, which is this, for the market to keep pushing to the upside. So I did not get that, so I did not actually get any entries, but rather what happened is what the market actually took out this market took out this other area of the demand zone, and then kept going down. So when the market actually did that, I consider that as an opportunity for me to take my sales. So right now, let me just go ahead and clean these shandies on my chart. So consider that an opportunity for me to take my sales. So if you go down to the 2 hours, which is the 120 minutes, you see something really interesting. Is here you have that more or less like it was more or less like stop hunt for some sellers who were holding this trade. Okay, for me, I was looking for buying opportunity, and I wanted a clear market structure, but with this choppy markets, I just couldn't be able to like take my trades. Then I realized that this market, what it's actually trying to do, because what it's actually trying to do is try to sell to the downside, because there's not enough momentum, and this market has actually been clustered here for a lot of hours. Okay, so I actually had to like take my sales upon the breakout to the downside, and then my first targets were somewhere around here, and then I just had to like free my entries to the next target, which was somewhere lastly around here. All right, so those were my targets, guys. So right now, let's key down to the time frame which I actually took this trade, guys. So let's key down to the 30 minutes time frame. Okay, on the 30 minutes time frame, this is what happened. We had a breakout, a clean breakout. Okay, because you see this previously was our demand zone. You see market has actually broken it, and then the first candle to actually close fully, the first candle to actually close fully below this area, you can see this candle here. Okay, you can actually see that candle there. All right, so with that in mind, that shows what that there's a greater possibilities for sales. So I had to like take that opportunity in mind. And then, but still yet, I was actually being skeptical. As at that point, I was being scared of what, of fake out, guys, because it does happen. So I just had to wait for this candle to close, and as soon as the candle closed, and it closed with a lot of what, momentum, it closed with a lot of momentum. So that was my engulfing candlestick pattern. All right, so it closed with a lot of momentum, and it shows some engulfing. So I just had to like go from there. I think there was something else on the 15 minutes time frame. Let me just show you guys that exactly. Yeah, so see, try to push above, then closed. As soon as it closed, that 30 minutes candle is closed, I just took my sells, my stop loss were just above that area, and I was heading for this here, right here. That was my target. 1:3, yeah, I could remember. And then the second targets were around 1:5, 1:6 risk to reward. So you can clearly see the reasons why I actually took this trade, and the reasons it turned out to be a massive trade with over what with over like 10% return in just one single trade. Right, so this is that. So it's just a gradual process, guys. You don't just jump in or assume. You don't assume, guys. So you see the whole process and procedures which I actually took to execute this trade, guys. You see that I was cautious, like, of the levels. All right, so when I had the momentum candle close, which is that 30 minutes candle, and it shows some form of engulfing, so I just had to like take the sales and just let it play out, and it did wonderfully well. So then the other trade which I took yesterday was GU. So I'm just gonna bring that up, guys. I'm just gonna bring that up. So look at the pound dollar. All right, so we were somewhere around, as of yesterday, we were somewhere around here. Right, we're somewhere around here. We're looking at this area, guys. So we're looking at this area. All right, looking at this area. So here it was more or less like some form of support. The market was actually finding support within this low. Okay, so the market, since the market was actually finding support, you can see here the market actually tried to get down to this low, but it failed, guys. It tried to actually get down to that area. It failed. So upon this market actually getting to this area here, all right, let me just bring that up and zoom in a little bit, guys. The market tried to like get down to here. When the market actually hits this level, okay, you can actually see how it did what reacted, guys. You can clearly see how the market actually reacted. So you see this wonderful candlestick pattern was, since we were at that key level, guys. So I saw that as an opportunity, guys. So I just took the trade, guys. I took the trade as at that point in time. So I was hoping to like smash my take profit somewhere like above that area. Just hoping to smash my take profit. I was aiming for a 50 pips and then 100 and something pips stop loss. So see, I was 100 and something pips stop loss, 150 pips, like 15 pips stop loss. Sorry, not 150. I was aiming for a 50 pips and then 15 pips stop loss. So you see, the market actually went to our favor, but came back and then took us out at break even, because as at this point in time, it was up enough for me to like break the trade even, or like for me to get my stop loss to break even. So looking at this area, I had to like move my stop loss to break even, because you see the market actually hits a key level in market, which is 1.125 100. So there was that reaction, which is the 30 minutes candle rejection, and then the market actually broke this let's say higher low, and then the higher low, yeah, the higher low that created that lower low, yeah. So the market actually broke that area. So it's as the market took out this high, all right, since the market took out this high, it was up enough for me to like see the market actually took out this high. So it was up enough for me to like move my stop loss to break even and hoping for more, like hoping for more, like it became risk free at that point in time. So I was just hoping that it would just go, but it came out and took us out at break even. So no hard feelings, guys. But still, yet you see the FMOC came with some big moves, guys. Even if we decided to hold, but that was too risky for me. Okay, so see, it should have like turned out to be a very successful trade, guys, with about over 100 pips. See, but with that being by the side, guys, it is a done deal, guys, because the GJ3 turned out to be a very successful one. So, but I don't want to go into this, but this is my today's trade on GU, guys. My today's trade on GU. Well, we can look into that now. So let's look at my today's trade on GU, guys. So, and the reasons why I actually took that trade. So right here, we have this area being our previous target price from the low here. We're looking to target this area. So what happened is the market finally broke out of that area, guys. So with that in mind, let me just delete this and zoom in a little bit, guys. So we're looking at this area, guys, which is 12600. Yeah, 12600 level was a key level in the market because the market has actually reacted to that level so many times in the past, guys. So you see, market has actually reacted to that air level, okay, in the past, and now we have the market actually break out of that area. And then what we have here, we have a break of market structure, a BOS. I have a break of market structure, guys. So I'm just going to go ahead and just change that. We have our break of market structure. So now the market actually came to this key level, this area, which is our demand zone, okay, our demand zone, because this market actually gave this area momentum toward to push to the upside. So now I scale down to my 15 minutes time frame, which is where I got my entry from. So you can actually see and clearly see my candlestick patterns, which I use for confirmation, guys. So you can see this here. These are my candlestick patterns which I use for confirmation. See that there? So I went for a 1:8 weeks to reward. I was risking almost a 20 pips. Let's just round it up, 20 pips to get about 160 pips. So, and the trade actually did well, guys. So that's that. Please, guys, if you like the way I trade, please endeavor to like this video, subscribe to this YouTube channel, guys, and follow us on the Telegram channel where I'll be sharing daily updates like this one, guys. So stay tuned, guys, and stay